Here we go again. She must not have got enough money for a weed vape on her live while ago.
I did get lunch. I got desserts and sweet potatoes. Good sweet potatoes. You know, sweet potatoes are iffy. You know, you don't want them just straight ass fucking sweet potato. You know, you want some cinnamon, some sugar. You know what I mean? A marshmallow.
Yes, you're just so picky.
Marshmallows in it, but it don't matter. Don't need it. I guess they put sugar and cinnamon. It's good.
You didn't pay for it, so what do you care?
And myself, I put a little cloves. I like cloves. I do like cloves and tasty. I'm good.
Welcome in, whoever's in here.
Your clothes is good to plant around your house too.
You've never had a house.
It's good for a lot of things.
What would you know?
I'm sure Fat Boy heard that and probably remember the quote thing too. Actually run with other people's ideas.
Hello, Judy.
It's okay. It's kind of sad, actually. I'm really sad. Yeah, they do. They do. No, I'm from Oklahoma, Arkansas. Oklahoma/Arkansas.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. How is she not sick of laying in that truck? Yeah, we all know that's a lie. She eats more than once a day.
The Book of Psalms, and about what I've been talking about, it's going to ring a bell.
Welcome in, everyone. We're watching Scammy Tammy.
Why? What happened? Why are you on a different account? Why are you on a different account?
Oh, Scammy Tammy. Booger Picker Tammy.
Why are you on a different account, Daniela girl?
That's who it is. She's been scamming for 4 years.
Why are you on a different account? Hello. Hello, Moto.
She's live. She's like live 9 times yesterday. Begging and begging.
Oh. Good to see you. I was just making sure you didn't get blocked or something.
She's only got a couple of days left.
It really does happen on accident.
No, she don't. It's only a couple of days left. She'll get her $1,200 check.
Very easy to miss.
But she'll still put that Cash App and PayPal up.
He's talking fast, ain't he? Fast talker.
She got 480 off of YouTube 3 days ago.
Slow down. I don't even know Spanish. I used to talk to a friend of mine's mom, though, and she didn't speak a bit of English, and I didn't speak a bit of Spanish, but me and that lady would sit out on the porch and talk all day long. So funny, like we were comprehending each other, but neither one of us knew what the other were. It was crazy. We could talk all day. It's like I comprehend. I got the point, I guess. I don't know how, but she gets the point.
The lady was probably thinking, shut up and go home.
They treated us like family, boy. They were good to us. Really good to us.
Yeah, I get that SNL, but when it's an elder lady that doesn't know any better,
Yeah, you can communicate a lot without words.
that's when I start getting involved.
Laugh. I'd have her laughing her ass off. But at the time, I drank beer, drank a lot of it. And it was like,
You still do.
thank you. I finally rebraided it today. I've noticed throughout this, I never had a drop of gray hair. And ever since all this, I've sprouted out gray hairs left and right. It's like, you sons of bitches. Fuck you, Gubba.
It's everybody else's fault she ain't had a bath in 3 months.
Gray hairs is wisdom, man. I do. I look at that as wise. I need to put that purple back in and make them silver really pop, because it did. What, huh? What, huh? Man, it's nice. All the trees bloom. It's just like, it's almost summer, man.
Then get the dog out of the truck.
I'm laying here chilling like a villain, wondering about life. Wondering how we got this far off of being so stupid. How we got this far from God.
There's no we in this. You do it yourself. Take your check on the first and go rent you a place. Quit hitting the casino and the liquor store.
I'm from Oklahoma. Hello, hello.
She was able to afford another vape. She was having a green one.
No. I said, what state do you live in? I said, I'm from Oklahoma. I walked by some lady and she was smoking on a vape. I don't know what kind, but I said, man, you smell good. She said, it's this. It was her vape. I'm like, no, I smelled the perfume. Thank you, Serena. I smelled her perfume.
There goes the Cash App and PayPal up.
No vape smells that good. Because it was not like perfume. She insisted it was her vape. Oh, you're too much, preppy. You're too much of an exaggerator. It probably was her vape. What? What? It probably was her name. No, shut up. Mine's a apple something. Sour apple ice. I don't like fucking ice. What happened with what? What happened where? Somebody kept doing that last night, but what people don't realize when I go to sleep, I don't hear a fucking thing. I go to sleep fast too.
Of course, that's that whiskey and that Coke making you go to sleep fast.
Because I've never been like that. I've always been a warrior at night, you know? I've always been, you know, that's when I would always sit and lay and think of this stupidest shit. I don't know if any of you women out there do that at bedtime. No, you know what? I don't even know where that hammock is. It's buried somewhere. I need to get that sumbitch. I'm going to get that sumbitch back out. It's summertime. It's too hot to be laying around together, you know what I mean? Body heat. Because I don't have an air conditioner. But, what was I saying? What was that thing? Oh, thank you, Preppy Stars. You know, people's going to be hateful, you know. For one, people don't know what's going on, and it is kind of scary. You know, it really is. If you sit and listen to what I'm saying, it's scary.
We know exactly what's going on. You're scamming people.
And I'm not doing it to try to scare people. I'm just doing it because we all deserve the truth. You know?
Hang on, guys. I'm trying to open my bottle of water.
There is a way to clean it up, and it's ignorant. Maybe not there, but, you know, I mean, around in these smaller areas where it ain't so thick, you know, the handle on it. You know, but God has a purpose for everything. You know what I mean? God has a purpose for it. We may not be able to wrap our minds around it, but...
So then go home and let God handle it. Stop begging for people's money.
It don't have to make sense to us. You know what I mean?
Go home and get you a job.
Doesn't have to make sense at all. And you know, these two which have overly done religion is crazy. You know? And undermining people that say, hey, God told me this, and you know, if you can look into it and it shows that this person's right, maybe you should listen to them. I mean, when they turned away me, they turned away God, you know, and I'm not trying to put myself up on a pedestal like I'm something big, and
oh, yes, you are.
I'm shocked as anybody else that God picked me to use me, but He knows I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn, and I don't care what people say about me, you know, and it takes a thick-skinned person to do that, you know what I mean, to be able to handle all the ridicule and the stupidity out there, because it is. It's just sad. It's sad because it's like that's what they've created, or that's what we've created by having these motherfuckers. The lesson should be learned. You know what I mean? So true. I'd fight the devil himself for my kids, you know what I mean?
Then go home and take care of your kids.
Once they get a certain age, it's like, you know, then it's their place. It has a purpose, like I said, you know, he has used every type of person, you know, and that's the point. You know, God sees what we don't. God can see what we don't in people.
Yeah, He sees you scamming people.
Not excusing things, but, you know, there's for one, he's, you know, about forgiveness, and who is it? You know, I'm not saying you can go out and mass murder 5,000 people and say, "Oh God, forgive me," and nothing touch it. No.
Look how greasy her head is. Going on 4 months with no shower.
Others, before you care, more than you care about yourself, actually. And there's nothing wrong with that. And people say there's stuff wrong with that, but no, there's not. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a selfless person. Everybody, one hand, people say that about me, and the other hand, everybody says I'm selfish, so it doesn't matter,
You're very selfish.
Can't please everybody. But me, I mean, I've never, leave my kids to leave my family and to come this far, to try to help America twice.
You left your family because you're hiding. Everybody ran you off.
Mainly in these higher up in these offices. It's like, you guys are idiots. You've really made an ass of yourself. They really have made an ass of themselves.
Your family run you off, ma'am.
Show what they do. Trump showed his ass so bad on this, it's not even funny. Somebody posted on my thing, Elon Musk is mad at you. I don't give a fuck who he's mad at. Please. Please. Oh, Lord. Blows my mind. Poop scoop. Nothing happened. Slow your up. Nothing happened.
That's all she does is lay in that back seat of that truck and eat. Why doesn't she have Heidi out, walking her around, letting her stretch her legs?
I'm really pissed about things, really. My mind's really blown. Me, myself, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I was a lying motherfucker. If I ever told somebody to lie, I wouldn't be. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't.
That's all she does is lie.
I can't hardly get her. I can't get her out. And I lied to my daughter once, and it like to drove me nuts. And that's when God made me sick. I lied to my daughter. I told her the truth though. That motherfucker had been, like I said, he had a phone in my name. So he was saying all kinds of shit about me, I'm just saying, this was all cold and calculated, bullshit. Just real sick. Really sick. Oh, that was sweet. I'm fine. I'm content. My dog ain't dying. Shut the fuck up. Fucking fruitcake. Shut up. Shh.
You got to be a very lazy person to be content just laying in the back seat of a truck.
I ain't gonna hear that shit. She's actually laying down. She smells another dog in the air. I have a feeling. She got her filter out. Hello, Pakistan.
Me too, Michelle.
No.
Somebody asked her, is her dog hungry? And she said no. No, she had a bite of chicken gizzard a while ago. She's good for the day. While I sat and ate 20 chicken gizzards and some sweet potatoes. But the dog's good. Jeez whiz. Oh, Sabrina, put that Cash App and PayPal up there real straight. Well, girls, I'm going to get off here. Get me some coffee made because it's going to be time for our 1 o'clock TikTok here in a minute. So I'll see you guys over there, okay? Bye, ladies. Thank you.